of Duty just dropped one of the goofiest bundles I've ever seen. So, of course, I'm gonna waste my money on it. Yay! So that we can decide together whether or not it's worth it. Oh my, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yet again, Call of Duty has added in another 3,000 Call of Duty point bundle. So, we're gonna be wasting our money today. Let's go ahead and check out the bundle. Of course, this is gonna be your inspection of the weapon, which is gonna grow a little bit of that ganja out of the barrel. Super interesting. I don't know how that's gonna help me eliminate enemies, but okay. And then it pops out a blunt for you to smoke and get high. Great. So we have 2 weapons in this bundle, a character skin, an emblem, a weapon charm, a smoke, and some other things. So let's go ahead and check these out. We are using the AS-Val assault rifle called Greenhouse Gases. It is a Mastercraft. It comes with pink and green tracers, and it does a weed explosion death effect. We have the Weedstronaut skin, which honestly, it does look pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. We also have the Sarkov, which is terrible in Warzone. So we'll see how that goes. We have the Reticle Sprouting Grass, the Portabud Weapon Charm, Canna Joint Smoke Skin, Space Reefer Weapon Sticker, Pod Analysis Emblem, Overweeded Loading Screen, and the Mary Jane Calling Card. Y'all been smoking a little bit too much over there at Call of Duty. I can't believe I'm about to do this, but of course, we are going to purchase this bundle. God, it hurts so bad to waste $30 on this. Yay, we did it! I'm $30 poorer. So now we have to equip everything in here, and I guess I'm gonna go do that. As you can see, I've went ahead and set up the AS-Val, the Sarkov, the smoke grenade, and if I check out my stuff right here under my camera, you can see I've added in all of the emblem and calling cards, and even on the weapon, if you look very closely, you can see the weapon charm, the stickers, stuff like that. And we are now going to dive into a match and see how they perform, first of all in casual, so that I don't die immediately. Hopefully you're not upset with me for diving into the casual mode, but trust me, I am going to be playing this as casual as physically possible. In fact, I'm going to do my best to only eliminate any bots in the match, and that's only going to be just so I can show you how this weapon works. Then we're going to dive into solos, hopefully very quickly, and we are going to showcase how well it actually plays in a real match. So off rip, let's go ahead and dive in and grab this right here. I see an orange crate up top, so we're going to grab that first. Hey there, Editor Expel here, hopping in to remind you to double check that you've hit that subscribe button, and to let you know that the Expel Pro controller and any custom built controllers over on expel.gg are having a massive, and I mean massive, sale. Basically, you can build out a $450 controller, and after using code Expel, no matter what, it will drop down to $189 plus shipping. Sale's not here for long, so if you're in the market to improve in Warzone, make sure to grab one quick. Anyway, back to the video so that we can get a little bit closer to grabbing our loadout, and I am going to take care of business to make sure that we can get this done as fast as possible. Now, of course, you're going to have to do the same thing if you want to use the weapon, or you can dive into Plunder to check it out. But for me, I like to do it in this so that I can kind of have an opportunity to actually fight people that are, well, maybe not real, in hopes of if the weapon's bad, I can actually eliminate them. So we're gonna work our way up. We're gonna grab this scavenger, and we should be done with this relatively quickly. I will say the amount of money that you need to get your loadout does change whether or not you're playing in solos, duos, trios, or quads. But if you are a solo in any of those modes, you will always have to just spend $6,000, which is actually pretty nice. So we already have $4,900, and I do not need the play box, so we have 51 now, and we are one singular chest away from actually getting our loadout, which is super quick, honestly. So we got about 80 meters. I'm listening to hear if there's anybody beside me. I think we're all good. And I've just realized I don't have the character skin on. So we're gonna have to check that out after this. I put on literally everything else. But as soon as we check out the weapon, get a couple of eliminations with it, then of course I'm gonna hop out and we'll check that out whenever we hop into solos. That's 100% on me. That's my bad. I swear to God, I clicked the equip button, but we know Call of Duty sometimes breaks, so I should have double checked. My bad, my bad. So right here we have it. We've got, oh, it has a flame on the top. This is actually insanely interesting. So let me work my way up to the top of this building so that we actually have a pretty nice background to this, and maybe I can actually get a screenshot, and then I'll turn off my camera so that y'all can actually see the entire screen with the weapon, so that you can see the weapon inspect and stuff like that. Now, the interesting thing that I noticed is that this didn't come with any kind of finishing move, which for $30 is insane. So no finishing move. It also didn't come with an emote of any kind. So that kind of sucks. But let me go ahead and cut off my camera, and we'll go ahead and do this. Nice. Nice. Okay. That's incredibly boring, but all right. See the guy landing? That sucks. And then we have this. I just don't know, man. I really, really don't. This feels like a whole lot of goofiness, man. And then I get high. That is pretty insane, if you ask me. That is goofy as all hell. Let's see how it actually fights, because I know that this guy right here is actually a bot. If this isn't a bot, this is incredibly awkward. This is a real player, isn't it? Got a whole goddamn squad coming up, dude. No, these are bots. These are for sure bots. I mean, the AS Val in general is like a pretty decent weapon. But we are going to change out and use a meta loadout in a little bit. The Sarkov is hot ass, though. This thing is terrible. Look at the Sarkov right here. I almost wonder if I'm going to die to this. Truth be told. Again, these are all bots, so I'm not like super stressing whether or not I'm eliminating players. You can tell by the way that they move. I almost died to a bot because of that. Dude, it shoots insanely slow. It shoots insanely slow. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and pull up my camera here on my controller, which, by the way, if you don't know, the Expel Pro controller on sale right now. I'm sure editor Expel popped up to mention it, but hey, I'm just letting you know. You should check it out, expel.gg. So on this controller, what I can do is I can actually flip a little switch on the back, and it turns this into a mouse click trigger. So you can see that I pull that one all the way down, but this one is just a tap, which is really, really cool in my personal opinion. So let's go find a couple more bots and see if I can actually get an elimination, because obviously the AS Val is fine. It's gonna be fine, nothing crazy about it. But my question is, what happens whenever you do the meta loadout with it? So we got this guy right here. That's literally as fast as it shoots. Are you kidding? You cannot be serious. Okay, I'm actually even more curious. Let's go into our controller settings. Go to combat, manual fire behavior, set that to hold, and let's see how fast it shoots now. It's like the exact same speed. It would almost be more worth it to set it to hold. That is actually insane. Yeah, there's probably some bots over here on the buy station. So let's see if we can push over to this buy station. These look like bots, right? Nope, 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 not bots. All right, well, let's go into solos. And let's see if we can use these properly. So as we dive in to grab yet another scavenger contract, I do have to ask, because obviously I'm not someone that's into smoking or anything like that. So I have to ask for your help. I know I have a lot of you that do smoke in my comment sections. I hear about it constantly because, look, I'm not trying to talk smack, but I feel like it's like the same thing with like how they talk about vegans. Look, if you smoke, you're going to tell people. You know, it's one of those things. I'm not talking smack. I'm literally just being realistic. That's life. It's okay. I'm all right with it. But it seems like every time I post a video and there's like a reference to weed or something like that in the video, I always get comments of people upset with me. So I apologize. I'm never like necessarily trying to make fun of anybody. I definitely want to be very upfront about that. I feel a certain way about it, but it doesn't mean that I'm trying to talk smack in any capacity. So for those of you that do, I have to ask you, I have to go to your opinion, because this is one of those skins where, frankly, I think it's incredibly dumb. I'm not gonna lie to you, my first upfront opinion is that, one, you heard me in the last one, whenever I was inspecting everything, wasn't a big fan. I thought, one, the inspects were kind of boring, so not the craziest thing, but I will say I got the skin pulled out for you, and I do have a pipe from another skin that I bought recently so that you could see him smoking, ironically. I think the skin itself is actually super cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. The like character skin I think is actually really cool. I kind of wish that there was more leaves on it so that I could use it as like a snowy ghillie suit. Is that dumb? I don't know. But I want to know your opinion. You're very outspoken. I can already feel it. So hit me with it. I want to know how you're feeling about this skin in a comment down below. If you're a smoker, dude, do you care about stuff like this being in video games? What's your thoughts on it as a whole while I finish this up and while we go grab our loadout? Now, again, one thing that I actually didn't get to in the last video because I didn't get to properly use it because I was going to, but I just didn't make it there. I didn't get the opportunity to use the smoke grenade. So I'm actually curious how that looks whenever we dive in here. And so we're going to check that out in just a moment as well. But in the meantime, and in between time, we do have to go grab our weapons. And an interesting thing that I'm noticing is that they constantly put weird weapons in these bundles. And I know that it's probably to try and get you to use other things. But realistically, if you're high, you probably need as much help as you can take. So maybe more meta weapons would be good. Because, you know, people under the influence, I'm not talking smack, again. I'm not talking smack, but people under the influence often have slowed dexterity, right? So giving somebody a Sarkov just feels like you're trying to make fun of them, bro. I don't know if I'm wild for that, but I'm gonna struggle not inebriated, right? Like I'm not out there right now, right? So me hopping in and grabbing this, which by the way, it's actually bugged. Fun fact, you're supposed to get an extended mag too, right? I already hopped in one solos, instantly died by a guy camping and sniped me. But check this out, right? If you look at the bottom right of the screen, whenever I go to inspect this, it's supposed to have an extended mag 2 on it, but it doesn't. So when you hop into a match, it's literally broken. So you can see the stuff that we have on it right here. And it does look a little bit better with the leaves on his hand, so I'll give him that. But again, not super impressed with that. And this one doesn't even have like a cool inspection. I feel like they kind of half-assed it. But for the most part, I found that the Mastercraft, whenever you change the attachments out, doesn't look too bad. And we'll talk about that whenever we hop into the next match, where we actually try it with the meta loadout version of these weapons. And I'm going to let you know up front, it doesn't get better with the Sarkov. The Sarkov is horrendous no matter what way you use it. I hopped into the firing range earlier and gave it a shot. It was horrendous. I don't even know what to say about it. It looks like we do have that right there, so we may end up giving it a shot. Heard a guy fly. Oh, he flew over to the other side. Let me see if I can make it around to this guy, and I'll go ahead and pull up my controller cam so that you can see whenever I use the Sarkov how it looks. Not what I was trying to do, but okay. Is this for real, for real? Bro's ghosted up this early? Nuh-uh. What? How did I lose this guy? All right, let's pop the smoke. Wait, it's just a regular smoke? My brother. It's a regular smoke? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna cut the controller cam off. I'm not gonna fight anybody for a minute, it seems. I can't even find anybody. I heard that guy jump off and he just disappeared into the wild blue yonder. Maybe we should treat this as a ghillie suit. Is that crazy? What if we did? You can see the guy right there. Let's work our way this direction. We only have 30 bullets. It's supposed to have 50. Oh. Oh. Oh my God, you can't even shoot it. It won't let you shoot it. The Sarkov's horrendous, bro. Oh my God. What the hell was that? I couldn't shoot it. That's insane, dude. Nuh-uh. Bro. It is... Okay, we're cutting it back on. I'm so confused as to what just happened there. There's still 2 guys in there. This thing's so bad. Oh my, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Was not expecting that. Okay, so headshots actually do a little bit more. Headshots do a little bit more damage. I wonder what the headshot multiplier is on this. It feels like it's pretty high. And again, like I said, I'll show you, I did put an extended mag 2 on this weapon. I actually double checked that it was on there because when I hopped into the last game, which, you know, I'm not going to show you what happened. When I hopped into the last game, very clearly it was missing. I was like, okay, I thought I had extended mag 2 whenever I was checking it out. Lo and behold, it was just gone. So when I hopped into casual, it was there, but when I hopped into this, it was gone. So I don't know what's going on with the extended mag for the AS Val, but it's a little weird. Just a little bit weird. Go up top, go up top. I'm dead. I can't move. All right, we're gonna hold completely still. That's insane, bro. It's just so bad. Oh my god. That was the guy that just got the skin too. He just unlocked it. That's so funny. I wonder if he had plates. Yeah, he had two. We'll take that. Who did I kill? Who just died? Who did I just eliminate? I'm very confused as to what just happened, bro. Someone help me. Someone make it make sense. Who did I just kill? I don't understand, bro. I do have bird's eye, so I guess I could utilize that, but the issue is I need plates. I do have a vest, so I could just spend hella cash on it. Selfie's good. That should be fine. That should be good. So we got ourselves a selfie. We have $100. I don't think I'm gonna be able to win with this. I'll say that. Look, if you're the kind of person that loves to smoke a little, I need to know your opinion on this because this feels incredibly dumb. It's a 4-shot kill, but it's like 2,000 milliseconds. For the record, I actually did the research on this, and I might be able to pull it up for you. I did the research. Oh no! Oh no, 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 no! No! Dude, this thing's ass. Hey, bro, could you spare me? Please, I just spent money on a skin. World Series of Warzone. No, 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 no. I would love to run into a World Series of Warzone player. That's incredible. He's God. He has ascended above the rest of us. He's officially him. He will never reach down in the area beneath him to give us an opportunity to get a win. We're losing to that guy this game, 100%. But I'll show you here. If I pull up the Sarkov, you can see whenever I show you, it's ranked 68 for long range. 68. What? It's got a 0% pick rate. 0. And they made a skin for this thing? Are you kidding? This makes no sense, bro. Who's using it? You just don't lose Gulag if you pre-fire. I'm gonna be honest. You start pre-firing, bro. It's gonna change the game for you. I'm gonna be honest. Well, the good news is we've got our loadout over here. The bad news is we're probably gonna get slammed by that guy again. It's second circle. There's already 33 players left. My guess is most. So I looked this guy up, and apparently he's a streamer or a YouTuber, but he doesn't go live, but he's got 4,000 followers. I don't think he's cheating by any means, but he is cracked out of his mind. But he's only got 7 kills. Like, look, I know most of y'all are reporting on this. Like I said, I'm not really ran into any cheaters, but this guy is crazy. This guy is insane. I mean, you saw the way he killed me. I'm pretty certain he's on controller based on what I saw on his YouTube channel. His YouTube channel is PE27. But yeah, he's on controller. He plays default flipped, a bunch of other stuff, but I can't find anything about him anywhere. Like literally anywhere. All I see is like random like TikToks and stuff like that. So if you know this guy, holy schmoly, but we gotta move on after watching this guy slam this dude. Oh, if we watch him lose the instant we start spectating, I will be super upset. He's rocking a kilo with no sight on it. Like, bro's such a freak. I want to see him challenge something, but he's just not doing it, bro. Go, go, go. Do something. He just like doesn't he? It's so weird how he just absolutely obliterates me in a split second. But since I've started spectating him, nothing. And then he gets absolutely pissed on, bro. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Make it make sense. We gotta move on. I'm moving on. So I actually eventually found old boy streaming over on the TikTok. Yep, he was on TikTok. He's a TikTok man. So he exists, and from what I can tell, he seemed fine. He wasn't cheating in any capacity, but it's just so crazy the way that things look in spectating and in kill cams and stuff like that. He had 50 viewers at the time, so man was popping over there. He seems to have a pretty thriving viewer base over on the on the TikTok. But he was a demon, dude. He was absolutely nasty. So me going against him with weapons that are meant for use of those that are wildly inebriated seemed like a terrible idea in my personal opinion. But I have gone ahead and went out of my way to set up this wonderful, beautiful loadout as a quote meta weapon, which means nothing. It doesn't mean anything because there's no way I can make the Sarkov meta. There's nothing I can do about it. There is no meta when it comes to the Sarkov. I mean, what's the meta with you? Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's go ahead and finish up this scavenger real quick. I thought I heard a guy over here, dude. I don't know. Probably shouldn't have broke that window, but I'm trying to grab actually every PP919 that's available on the map so that no one else can have one. I'll take the blue one, actually. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess the next natural step is to head over there. We've got $12,000. It's enough for a loadout and for a UAV. It's interesting to me that a loadout in solos is the exact same price as a UAV. I mean, I'm not against it by any means, but it is just interesting because you can hop in and you can either have a loadout or you can know where people are. I don't know what's better, but personally, I would recommend when playing solos, maybe grabbing yourselves a self-revive because so many people have snipers in this game that you're just asking to die if you don't have a selfie. Either way, I gotta make sure whenever I toss this, I toss it far out enough to where it does not land on the roof of this because I will not be able to grab it at that point. So what I like to do is just toss it down there and not worry about it. And then I'm gonna grab a selfie. And there's a chest right here, so we'll go and grab that. Again, just sitting in this corner, we have this right here, which by the way, crazy move right there. But just sitting in that corner, I'm just a little too bright to use this as a ghillie suit. I think it would have been really cool if it wasn't completely white. I think that would have been a great move on their part. But as you can see, we've built out this loadout. And for some reason, the AS Val is massive on my screen whenever you build it without a sight on it. That is not how the AS Val normally looks. I don't know why it looks like this. Also, I'll show you. You can see the magazine has changed. I've changed the magazine so that it's not like as pretty. It's the only thing from what I could tell that actually really changes. If you keep the attachments within the specific like Mastercraft attachments, usually they all look the same. But for some reason, the Extended Mag 3 does not look the same. And the Extended Mag 2 actually just doesn't work. So across the board, I am very, very confused as to how this bundle works at all. Maybe we'll have to go back through and try all the bundles that we've purchased in the future for these videos and really like rank them like 1 through whatever, because as it stands now, I'm just, man, it sucks. I was hoping for a really cool bundle because, you know, I'm happy with where Warzone's at right now. I actually really love the state of Warzone. I know there's going to be cheaters. I know there's going to be server issues and stuff like that. And it's stuff that needs to be fixed. But as it stands, it's a fun game. I have a good time playing it. And I'm like really genuinely enjoying it. And I feel like they're treating the viewer base like they matter now. So I don't have an issue with necessarily spending money on the game as I have in the past. And that's maybe meaning that we're gonna do probably more of these videos. See, that's just impossible, dude. How am I supposed to eliminate this, dude? 45 bullets. Okay, well, again, cool, but I can't see anything. I guess what I'm gonna do is smoke out, then play for the roof to get that guy's stuff. Dude, this is horrendous. I'm trying to see with this. But if you build out the meta 5 attachment build, this is what it comes out to. So getting rid of the sight is pretty bad on this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Ah. Dude, that's so annoying that they both chowed. He dive? What's going on here? Okay, so there he is. This gun is so bad. I actually kind of wonder how much damage it's actually doing. He dropped. We can probably wrap around, but I've got no plates. The craziest play I could have possibly done is accidentally land on that. You know what they should have done realistically? Should have done gas grenades. Have y'all ever been to Vegas, bro? My biggest pet peeve with Vegas right now, we used to go like every year. Brooke and her family would do that. But my biggest pet peeve with Vegas right now is it just smells like weed. Like no matter where you go, if you step outside, sometimes inside, depending on where you're at, it just smells like weed the whole time. So it's miserable. The first time we went and it was like that, because it was like 1 year it wasn't too bad. And the next year, I couldn't get the smell out of my nose, dude. I was like, I'm gonna get like secondhand high or something, bro. Like, this is crazy. I remember the first time I smelled weed, dude. It was me just moving my coworker's car at a restaurant I worked at. And dude, I hopped in their car. I was like, holy shit. And then I got home and I just smelled so bad. It was literally the worst, dude. Let me go ahead and get up here. And look, I know a lot of y'all like that smell, but as someone that doesn't do it, I'm not a big fan. I am not, bro. But that is really like, I don't care what you do, like in your own time, you know? But if it affects me, like that's super whack. I don't feel like people should be affected by your recreational activities, you know what I mean? That's really my big thing. So it's like, do it in your own space or something. Like that's really all I feel like. But then again, everybody has their own opinions on different things. Like I get it. I'm not trying to take away from your whatever. That's just my thought on that. But it is miserable to go to Vegas these days for that. Come here, Timmy! Timothy, the Tit Man. Let me ask y'all a question. Didn't I do a scavenger, bro? Did I leave the satchel? Did I dead ass leave the satchel, dude? Oh, man. I'm the worst, bro. I don't know where I left the satchel, but I left it. And I'm super upset about it, to be quite honest, because I need those plates. Especially with how terrible these guns... Does that have a fast mag in it, bro? Or did it just flip like that for no reason? Alright, bro. You got a mic? You have a microphone, bro? My man, right here. I like your skin, bro. I like your cut, G. From one weeded man to another. Get some, what? That wasn't even the skin that I saw on his body. What the hell, bro? That's not what it looked like at all from my... Is it? Am I crazy? Or do skins look different from a distance? Like, am I wilding for that? Because I feel like they do. I feel like lately I've been running into people and I think their skin's one thing and then all of a sudden their skin's something else. Yo, I ain't trying to kill you, dog. Chill. No, you son of a bitch. I said chill, dog. Chill. Chill. We chilling? Are we chill? Are we chill, my boy? Oh my God, there's guys sniping at me from behind. Hold on. Just a minute, my boy. Just a minute. He jumps out? You got shot with a Sarkov twice and you were like, nah, I gotta go. No. I gotta hit the road, bro. That's on me, dog. That guy just didn't want any of the business, dude. That's what I'm learning today. Mans was not interested in the business. I wonder where we're gonna go. I wasted a UAV. That guy had a rocket though. Had I chowed him, we lose that. Like, no doubt in my mind. So it's a good thing I didn't chow up, but such is life, dude. The guy chilling up there. Realistically, I just don't know where to go. Yo, what up, my boy? What up, my boy? How you doing, dog? How you doing, my man? I like your skin, dog. What the what? Get in the car, bro. Get in the car. Oh my God, dude. My voice is gone. I sound like a little baby back bee whining about this stuff. Hey, I like your cut, G. No, oh, it's you. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was you, my boy. Shit, my bad, dog. You need some plates, dude? You okay? You good, bro? I got him. He's cracked. You okay? I got you, buddy. He's cracked. You okay? You can come up. I'm not gonna shoot you. I'm not shooting you. I'm to your left, okay? I'm right here. This is me. This is me right here. I'm right behind you, bro. Hey, be careful. That sniper's still there. Hit that car. Hit him. Hit him with it. Show him who Papa is, bro. In his career, dude. Did you get him, bro? Did you get him, my boy? Yo, you good, my guy? Come on. Hit it. Hit him with it. Hit him with it. Oh, you missed, dog. I'm helping, bro. Oh, shit. Oh, whoa, my boy. What you doing, dog? You're freaking me out, dude. Oh my God, I need my gun. Yes, sir. That was maybe not my greatest play. Right. Oh my God. How are we still alive, bro? That's insane, dude. Papa, no, I'm begging. I'm begging, begging you. Like, how am I supposed to hit somebody with this and kill him, bro? Like, it does not try. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it, dude. This is terrible, bro. Like, I almost want to just, like, take the whip in, camp it out, see if we can hide in this as a ghillie suit. But, like, look, I'm, like, bright green and white, bro. Look at me on this car, dude. That's insane. What am I going to do with this? This is so dumb, bro. Oh, hold up. First of all, I do want this. Let's pop that. My dog, ain't no way you camped up here, okay? That's insane out of you, bro. I'm gonna come up this staircase, and when I do, I want you to be nice, all right? I'm coming up. Here I come, bro. Don't shoot. You hear me? I'm gonna come up, bro. Don't shoot. Don't do it, bro. I'm not ready, dude. Please don't do it. You got a mic, guy? Yo, yo. You got a mic, my boy? What the hell are you doing, my boy? What the hell are you doing coming around the corner like that, you little freak? Bro thought he about to get a sneak peek on my butthole. Not today, sir. Not today. You find something else to do, sir. You find something else to do. It ain't gonna be me. No, sir. Now, here's my thought. I know how crazy this is. Y'all have to let me know. I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna die to this guy that's sniping at me. That's actually my whole plan. That was the extent of it. That's what I got for the day. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Just kidding. Let's work our way over here, see if we can grab this. Hello, my name is Expel, and I am here to steal your vehicle. I'm here for your vehicle, sir. I would just like to steal your vehicle. Are you okay with that? Are you fine with me stealing your car? It feels like that's a no, and I don't really appreciate it. No, no, please, I'm begging, I'm pregnant, it's your child. He didn't care, bro. He didn't care, bro. I gotta stop using that as an excuse for people to not eliminate me. I feel like people are into that kind of thing. I don't know. Y'all some freaks out there, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. I do need to clean my monitor, bro. I really, really do. My monitor getting yucky, dude. If y'all wondering what I use to clean my monitor, bro, it's this whoosh stuff, and I have it on my website. Just go to expel.gg. It's in the recommended gear section. I use it to clean my monitors, and bro, it is immaculate after I'm done. You just got to make sure to wipe it pretty quickly with the microfiber cloth, like the dry part, so that it doesn't leave any like streaks. But I mean, realistically, if you're like, it only does that on like an OLED, realistically. But it's incredible. Like, if I cut off my monitor right now, dude, it'd be shining. I mean, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be shining, but like, you know. Anyway, let's win whatever gulag I'm gonna get here. What do you say? We got 11. Hold on. No. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about. There's 11 players in the game. Look at this. 11 people. Are you kidding me? Like, what are we gonna do? We're just gonna sit here. I mean, we get out for free. We had a minute and a half in here, bro. We had a minute. Hold on. And we're out for free. Yay! We did it. Perfect. Do I get a free loadout too? Loadout should be coming in momentarily. Oh no, we actually have so long before loadout. I wonder if I can just camp out with this skin though. That guy's such an ass. An asshole. Assholio. Look, look, look. We got a guy there. Like, how do I play this? Oh, I didn't realize I was at the edge. I'm edging, I'm edging, I'm edging. Hey, yo, what did he say? What is Expel doing out here in public for everybody to see? See, that is mildly unfortunate. Look at that, bro. See, I feel like that guy's gonna snipe me in just a minute. Oh, you're getting shot in the ass, bro. Oh, no. I mean, just look at the map. We got a guy right there. Okay, here we go. We just gotta grab this before somebody shoots us out of the sky. We got it. We're good. Nobody can stop us now. All right. We're all set. This is the game-winning spot, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna enjoy it. Okay? This is what we have here. All right? That's all I know to do. I feel like they took my manhood, though. I don't know if I'm crazy, but I feel like he's kind of going inward. Am I wild here? I feel like that. Yeah, I'm missing my manlyhood, bro. That's crazy. I thought I heard a guy. If I turn the textures up, bro. Quality, texture resolution high, apply. Why does it still look like trash? Am I wild? It still looks like trash. It's just like the texture's just really bad. Yeah, we'll just smoke a little bit while we're chilling in a corner. Who's gonna stop me, you know? Just go ahead and take a moment. Nice, 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 nice. All right, all right. Now we build it out. Perfect. Pops one down. Let's... Why does he just smell it? I feel like he's just smelling it, bro. It doesn't look like he even smokes it. I know this is like the dumbest gameplay, but also this is solos, so don't judge me. Look that way, turn around. Because we kind of have to just wait for the circle to know where to position ourselves. I know where to position ourselves. Let's go. We need to get high ground. We're rotating around here. I respectfully deny your decision. Just snipe my fat ass. Just pretend that I'm not a big white skin, bro. I'm just a little nervous here. Bro, these birds are loud as hell, dog. Honestly, I accept my death, bro. That's where I'm at. There's a guy right behind me. This is so dumb. The second I shoot, I'm dead. Oh my God. I sound like a teenager who just hit puberty. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here's what I have to say. Don't buy this dumbass bundle if you want to win games. Honestly, it is horrendous across the board. You cannot properly use the AS Val. The skin is the only cool part, like the character skin, which looks great when you're not winning, I guess. You know, I mean, maybe it'd look better if I was winning. I don't know, but dude, what a waste of $30. Anyway, subscribe. Thanks. Have a good day.